Last time on Carpe DM.
You three are orphans.
I saw something fall out of the sky, I guess?
Lovely. Now that we've had our fucking banana break.
You just throw the snowball at the moth guy. Your pity for children was always your undoing, Kybex.
I start clapping like crazy. I'm like, hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Please don't die.
This is an RV. This is a space
Yeah, it's
RV.
about the size of an RV. Perfect. You also realize
It's magic from space!
it is.
Nate Draconator, you're my favorite person in the whole world!
So here's where we are. We are on the ship, and Lliana, you just covered your face in water. And there's fog, and there's the light, and the moths, and sparks, and everything is really pretty. And then you accidentally make another bucket of water and cover your head in it again.
I'm going to kill myself.
Well, if you keep
Accidentally
throwing water
drown.
in your face, you might.
Well, I'm more honestly concerned about the fog. Does this, impede our breathing or anything?
No, it's fog.
No.
Do you know what fog is?
No, you just can't see shit.
Listen, I feel like if there's too much, it could be dangerous.
No. It's fog.
It's fog.
James, have you ever seen fog?
It's not smoke.
Of course I haven't. I live in Australia.
Wait, is there no fog there?
In what situation would that ever really happen?
It's water in the air.
It's Australia. The only thing in the air is
You
gas.
have water. Fucking
But no, fog doesn't.
bastards. No, aquaphobic.
Vigil is actually sitting on one of the little ledges, just like playing with his hands, trying to make the butterflies or the moths happen again.
They don't come back out. Other random shit happens, like
Oh
small
god,
things
does already have
across
to
the
roll
room,
again?
like popping and water happen. I don't know. Whatever water.
Oh
magic-
god! Oh
Like,
god,
some
what
of
have
the
I done?
Some of the less weird and traumatic ones happen just randomly. But the moths aren't coming back.
I take it we didn't get a 1d4 flumps appear situation.
A 1d4 flumps.
There's a wild magic surge thing that happens where it spawns flumps, and they're the cutest things ever.
What
I
is it?
love them. Look up a
They're
flump.
so good.
800 flumps appear. No, that doesn't happen.
These
Aren't they like completely harmless?
Yeah, they're fine.
I love
holding her
them.
mouth shut
A
to
dead
keep
flump appears.
from making any
A
fog.
what?
A dead flump.
I'm not cleaning that up.
I'm crying. Vigil's sobbing.
Having
Vigil
you
is-
clean that up.
Vigil's clutching it in his arms and just sobbing.
I'm pretty much bigger
He
than you.
created life for a brief moment and then just immediately killed it, and he has never felt worse in his life.
Well, oops.
I
Hey.
can't believe this.
Hey,
I
Navi, can you
kick
get
it
rid
out
of
the
that?
door. I
Oh.
kick it out the door.
Yeah. Like a little arm comes out and like it grabs it and throws it out the window.
Vigil plays a low, solemn Lukucha.
Oh no!
Would you like to try this again?
No, I'm not even gonna try because I would have to open up Audacity and then like pitch shift it down like 5 and then try my best.
Just keep up a
I'll-
file with like different
I will put a
Lakukarachas.
solemn Lakukaracha here. Okay. That happens. And Navi, like, the little robot arm, like, wipes its little hands off. And then, like, goes back into the wall.
That's the sound that robot hands make.
Yeah!
Clip, 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 clip.
I don't know.
Yeah,
This is-
Lliana takes the
Hands
nap.
over your head. You're wet now.
God.
So how do
Water
we
everywhere.
how do we get these powers to be good? Because right now we're not doing super great.
I'm getting real sick of this water, actually.
Well,
Vigil can't be the one getting
the
soaked.
illness has
It's kind of
progressed some.
great.
Hey. Well, when the illness has a chance to progress, you'll get more control over it.
How long does that take?
How old are you?
3.
Well,
Well,
7.
a while.
Son of a bitch.
Hey.
helpful,
You will be
informative.
Definitely be adults.
Well,
Huh.
that's a bit of a long wait, actually, and I'm
Yeah.
not keen on that.
Can we
Well, we
Can
can
we
I'm not
speed
going to be
up?
able to sleep if I'm being repeatedly covered in water.
speak? That's true.
Just put it on. Hey, Navi, can you get us an umbrella?
Yeah! An umbrella just falls out of the replicator.
I've
Oh,
changed
wait.
my arcane
I don't know
focus.
about a replicator. There's a little like hole in the wall, and like it slides open, and just an umbrella.
Okay, but is it a cool space umbrella?
No, it's just like a really boring umbrella.
Well, that
I
sucks.
take the umbrella.
No, I take it and I pitch it out of the ship. It doesn't belong here.
As you pitch out of the ship, Navi goes, "Oh no!" and like grabs it, and then pulls it back in and puts it
Grab
back in the replicator. And then a new umbrella comes out, and it's like a 6 space umbrella.
Mine.
Take it.
There's
Too
only
late.
one.
Mine.
You can make 2. We can settle this very easily and make more.
No. Absolutely not.
Great
Until you
contest.
guys are being covered in water, it is mine.
Drama.
Contest.
Covered in water, mine.
Kin drama.
Well,
On.
theoretically, Vigil should have it. He's the only one that's not wet already.
Yeah, but I
Why
take
would
the
that do
umbrella.
it? I'm okay though. I'm in a safe place where I can't get
Okay.
splashed. As far as I know, I can't get splashed.
In any case, well, no, she dumped a bucket of water on D.
Yeah, but
What?
I'm further away. I'm chilling in the
What did
corner.
you
or
do?
something.
Another bucket of water appears over Vigil and just.
No! Vigil just witnessed a murder himself. He doesn't want this to happen.
Now you're as soaked as your like depression feels. Like it's like there's a literal rain cloud of sadness has appeared above your head.
That's
But it all came out at once.
that wasn't even Lliana. That was just me being depressed about me accidentally killing a flump.
Well, all of this happens, and then Navi pipes up and says, "Well, we can speed up the process,
How?
sort of.
Sounds
I'm
cool.
interested. Go on.
Well, the CR chambers in the back of the ship are usually used to treat illnesses and medical emergencies in passengers who have become injured. However, the CR chamber can alternatively be coded to hasten the process of the illness taking over your body to grant you the power that you seek, if you want to."
Sure,
What's a
yeah.
CR chamber?
Sounds cool. How do we do that?
Well-
What is a CR chamber?
It's a medical chamber.
What does CR stand for?
Chill room.
It doesn't really translate very well.
Did you not write what that said?
It's a Transformers reference.
I hate you so much.
It's from Beast Wars. Leave me alone.
Alright, I'm googling what it stands for.
I don't know.
It doesn't stand for anything, it just is CR.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
Now it stands for chill room.
Cryogenic regeneration.
Creation restoration.
Cryogenic regeneration.
Cryogenic regeneration. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
So what does CR stand for?
Cryogenic regeneration.
Don't know what either of those words
Yeah,
mean.
nope. Flies right over Vigil's head.
No idea. Sounds cool though. I'm in.
Well,
I'm into it.
I must warn you. If you step into the CR chamber, when you come back out, you'll be different forever.
I mean, being me so far hasn't been.
Yeah. We don't really have a whole lot to lose.
That's fine.
Not the biggest fan of Lliana.
If you're sure. And then,
Yeah.
like in the back of the ship, like the wall kind of slides apart, and there's 3 chambers.
Vigil
run.
immediately runs in, yeah.
I grab the umbrella and then go in.
Well, all right.
I grabbed the umbrella
you sure
from
you wanna take the
Lliana.
umbrella with you?
Too late.
Please give me back my umbrella.
No, mine now.
Grab it.
I also hit D over the head with the handle.
Oh,
God.
Getting
Alright.
violent.
so you all
I'm
3
the one that
entered
asked for the.
chambers?
Yeah, I'm in mine. I'm chilling in
I'm the one
mine.
who needed it. Yeah, I'm in mine with the umbrella.
My little pod is in between D and Lliana's because even when they are contained, it is impossible to stop them from fighting.
Okay. All 3
Somebody-
of you, All three of you step into the pods, and then the glass door over them slides shut, and
All three of you, at the same time, fall into darkness. You step into the chamber and close your eyes. Your limbs feel heavy, and just when it starts to feel unpleasant, you feel almost as if you fall out of your body and into darkness, before the lights return and you find yourself running through the forest, your legs burning with exhaustion. You trip over a root and go sprawling against the ground, and when you cry out, you get a mouthful of dead and rotting leaves. When you stand again, you can't remember which direction you came from, but there's lights in the distance coming from everywhere. It looks as if even the stars are searching for you, but then you notice stars in the tree line too. Only they aren't stars, they're eyes. Creeping on bristling haunches are wolves from all around you, burning eyes unblinking as they track you, and then, in the silence, one of them attacks. And this is where you are. There's some wolves attacking you. What are you going to do about the wolves?
I guess I'll rush them.
You don't have your new level 1 stats, by the way.
Okay.
You just have your baby stats.
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna rush a wolf?
Yes.
Cool. I am gonna give you first hit on this wolf.
Sweet.
Because you definitely noticed them first. Their eyes were all over you. I mean, they knew you were there, but you got angry first. So, what you gonna roll for me? You gonna roll 2 hit on these wolves?
Yeah,
There are 3 wolves, by the way.
Forgot to pull up a dice roller.
We have to start pulling up like dice rollers like correctly in time before the game.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll get this thing down.
One of these days.
One of these days.
20.
Oh shit, you got a 20 on the wolf?
Yes.
Okay, roll me some unarmed damage then. Or wait, no. You take the max damage, don't you? No, a crit is you roll twice.
Okay, cool. That's 2 2s.
Well, not as good as if you were rolling 1 then.
Yep.
But you still do a solid 4 damage. You punch this wolf in the face, and it falls back, and the wolf is like, ow! And it makes one of those, like, yip noises that dogs do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the 3 wolves rear back again, and the first one attacks you, and it rolls a... It's, do. Okay. I gotta roll a d20, and that's my number. I don't think so, but is an 8 gonna hit you?
Nope.
No. The first wolf goes to bite you, and its teeth just clack over nothing. Like it goes to get your arm, and you just rip your arm away. Like, no! Absolutely not. And then the second one goes for you. God, these fucking wolves. Is an 11 gonna get you?
Nope.
No, this wolf also is a complete failure. And the third wolf,
he has wolf immunity,
for
apparently.
fuck's sake, it gets a 7! So 3 wolves come at you, and you just, like, dance out of the way like a fucking ballet master.
After punching one of them in the face.
You punch a wolf, and then do a sweet backflip away from them, and they're all like, shit, but we're wolves! What the hell? In any case, and that's gonna be back to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to attack the wolves? Do you want to run away? What do you want to do? What do you want to do here?
Well, I'm pretty fucking cocky because apparently they can't hit me.
I mean, that's true. 3 wolves did just try to all-out full attack you and completely failed.
I'm gonna punch the one that I punched before.
Alright, you're gonna punch that wolf again.
Well, looks like my luck's run out. I got a 4.
You know, I don't think swaggering with that, like, well, swagger that you've got, and you just completely miss it. Your arm just goes all willy-nilly. You're a little baby. The wolf's like, haha, not so tough now, child. Anyway, the wolf that you punched and tried to punch, is a 16 gonna hit?
Definitely.
Definitely, hell yeah. All right, this wolf fucking chomps down, and it gets 7 damage.
Well, alright then.
How you doing?
Still alive.
Oh yeah? How much health do you have maximum?
12.
12. All right. Well, you're still okay. This wolf fucking chomps down, like on your midsection, and it just takes a bite out of you. You are now bloodied and unhappy. Maybe not bloodied stat-wise, but you physically are covered in blood. And then the second wolf goes, oh man, I'm sorry. Looks like an unnatural 20 is probably going to hit you, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, not 7 damage. Take 5 damage.
Okay, cool.
I misread that. And this time you're going to take 3 damage. So that's 8 total damage that you've taken now. So you should have 4 left, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then the last wolf is going to go, and I don't think an 11 is going to get you.
No.
So the first 2 wolves just chomp into you, and then the third wolf is like, it's so excited by like the fervor of murder, it can't quite do it. And then it's back to you.
Needless to say, now I'm running her away.
All right, you're gonna book it.
Yep.
What's your movement speed?
30.
30 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything that can help you move more than 30 feet? You have your breath weapon.
Would this count as a rest?
You're not in reality anymore. You're not in your body. You're in a dream.
Oh.
I don't know. You can try. You can also run away, but you get 30 feet away, I guess. Do you have any other movement?
I can run 30 feet away, and I can still use my breath weapon from there.
I would suggest using it first and then running, but...
Either way, it was still hit.
Okay.
So, I'll run away and then use it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a dex save.
Okay. 15 is a +2, right?
I think so.
I can't believe I don't know this off the top of my hands. I feel like a fucking fool. Alright, +2 to my dex saving throw. How many of these wolves do you think this cone will hit? How wide is this cone?
It's... Hold on, let me check real quick.
I don't know the stats of your cone of acid.
I think for copper dragons it's a line. Let me check real quick, though.
Oh, shit. So you can only hit one?
No, it's like a line, but it has, like, a width.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forgot to write down how wide it is. I want to make sure I can hit all these wolves, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, you might not hit all these wolves. You did also do this after you started to run, so they have a much faster movement speed than you, so they are following you.
Okay, it's...
Like on your side.
Okay. I can't tell if it's supposed to be, which number is how long it is.
You would definitely have to do this before you ran. Sorry.
Okay.
I just realized, if we were doing this turn-based, with a graph in front of me, you would move, but the wolves would not move until their turn. So if you fired, they wouldn't be there yet.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to do it first.
Okay, either way. It's a 5 by 30 feet line.
5 by... Okay, so it's 5 feet wide?
Yeah.
I think that could probably hit 2 wolves. I don't think it can hit 3.
Okay, that's fair.
But I'll give you 2.
So did you decide what their dexterity is to save, or...?
Oh, no, I know what their dexterity is, but did
Okay.
you... let me save. Yeah, alright. 6 is not gonna do it. I
Oh.
think an unnatural 20 will definitely do it.
Yeah, but they still get half damage.
Yeah. So one wolf gets acided in the face, and one wolf gets non-acided in the face. I'm gonna assume the first one is the one that you've been punching, because that's the one we've been going with as number 1 wolf. The other two
one gets hit with 8 damage, and the other one gets hit with 4.
Alright, and you hit them for how much damage so far? It was 5, I think? Because you hit them twice. No, you hit it only once.
Yeah, and it was 4.
And it was 4. Okay. 8, 4... Oh shit, that wolf is looking super bad, but it is not quite down. The second wolf gets hit with 4 damage. Let me open up a notepad. Wolf 1. And... Wolf 2, and... Okay, so the wolves are still after you. You run 30 feet, but the wolves are much, much faster than you on your tiny humanoid legs, and they overtake you really quickly. And you're running through the trees and the woods, and you're trying to get away from something, and it's not the wolves. But the first wolf goes back in for a bite, and 7 is not going to do it. The second wolf goes in, and a natural 20 is definitely going to do it.
Yep.
And it's going to hit you for 4 damage. And then the third wolf is also going to hit you
Well, that was all my
for
health.
5 damage. So you are now in the negatives, and you are bleeding out, and these wolves are just tearing into your horrible scaly flesh. Scaly flesh. I know my audience, and my audience is you right now.
Does it make it better or worse that I'm wearing a shirt that says Scaly 5 times on it?
Oh, it makes it so much worse. But the wolves are tearing into you with this vicious fervor. But you know you still have to get away, but not from them. And as you're, like, the world is starting to get fuzzy and black and not quite visible anymore, you hear a voice somewhere coming from the darkness. And it says, "You were meant to escape." And suddenly, you feel yourself filled with an unbelievable power, like you could do anything you wanted. So, what do you want to do?
I guess, can I try to spit acid again since I feel like I can do anything?
Yeah, also you have your level 1 stats now.
Sweet.
Also, you can probably do anything you want now.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
These wolves are eating your asshole. Get them. Get the wolves.
Oh, I spit acid at them.
Alright, you spit acid at them again. And the first wolf fucking nails that. The second wolf rolls a nat 1. And the third wolf gets a 16. Is the 16 gonna pass?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, 2 wolves are like, oh shit, and they get out of the way. One wolf is like straight up in face, still in you, and you just like barf all over it, and it's like, oh fuck, why did I do this? Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's gonna take max damage from that because he got a nat 1. I'll just assume that's an anti-crit. So, or no, that would be rolling twice. So, yeah, that's gonna be an anti-crit. Just roll twice.
So, I rolled double damage?
Yeah, roll double damage on this wolf.
Okay, so 6, 9, 15, 16.
Yeah, this wolf just fucking melts. You just, like, it looks up and it goes, what? And then it just absolutely turns into goo. That wolf no longer exists. You melted it so bad, it's like it never existed at all. And the other 2 wolves are like, oh, fuck. But they go back in for the kill. And the first one rolls a 15, and the second one rolls a 12. Would either of those hit your stats?
Only the 15.
The 15, it goes in for you, but your scales are like iron, and it can't quite get through. It doesn't actually know what's going on, because you're still, like, yourself, but it's super not working. Something is really weird. It's your turn again.
I'm gonna spit acid again.
Hell yeah! You spit acid at those wolves. And yep, neither of them are going to make that roll. They both just did bad. And how much damage is this going to do on these wolves?
9.
Well, yep, that's going to take out that wolf. And the second one is just barely clinging to life. The second wolf is, like, struggling, and it's, like, on gooey, bloody paws, and it's still going for you, but kind of less enthusiastically than it was before. And you can spit acid at it one more time if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, that was a bad roll. And that wolf just dies. You spit acid again, and it's like you're full of acid, like you could never run out. It's actually super amazing. And so you're standing in this clearing in the woods surrounded by, wolf blood and wolf corpses, and the stars are shining down at you. And in the distance, you see the outline of some kind of building or structure, and in the other distance, you see the town that you just came from, just the silhouette of it off in the far distance. And before you can take a step in either direction, the whole world cuts to black, and you fall back asleep. You step into the chamber and close your eyes. Your limbs feel heavy, and just when it starts to feel unpleasant, you feel almost as if you fall out of your body and into darkness, before the lights return and you find yourself standing in a city street corner in front of a massive looming castle, but it is covered in roots and vines and forest branches. You look around you, but see no one. The wind whistles by you gently, carrying dead leaves with it, and your eyes follow them up to the top of a building, and you see, standing on a corner and looking down at you, an elf boy with white hair and a face like yours. You step forward in his direction, but snap your head to the right when you hear a terrible roar. It looks like a deer with massive curling antlers, but you've never seen a deer this angry before. This elk... no, it's a deer. It's a deer. I'm just using elk stats, sorry. It's a deer, and it's charging you, and it's got these huge curling antlers, and it's fucking pissed off. This is one of those, like, evil eye glowing deer that just wants to murder your entire face.
All my whole face?
Yeah, and also you saw that elf kid, and then there's the castle, and then there's the deer. So that's where you are right now.
Fun. Alright, let's see. Do I have magic? Like, can I use my magic at all?
Nope, you're still at your baby build.
Oh, great. Alright. I run.
You run. Which direction do you run? Because you're at, like, a 4-way crossing, and it's on your right. So you can run forward towards the castle, behind you towards the gate, and left just the opposite direction.
I'm gonna run towards the castle.
The elf kid was on, like a ledge, definitely to your upper right.
Okay.
No, your upper left. So you're gonna run towards the castle?
Yes, I'm running towards
Okay, you're gonna fucking book it? What is your movement speed?
30.
30 feet. Alright. This deer is not quite going to catch up with you this turn, so it's gonna spend its entire turn running after you, though. It hits the corner and its just hooves skid across the cobbled stone and tear up a bunch of leaves and roots and stuff out of the earth, and it just, you hear that little, like, deer clacking kind of behind you, like that rumbling kind of stampede sound behind you, and it's coming for you. And you are growing closer to the castle, but it's still, like, way off in the distance, and there's still no one around you. What do you do this turn?
I keep running.
Okay, this turn it is going to overtake you.
Oh, fun. Oh boy.
And, so this time it's going to, it's going to hit you with a ram attack on the same turn. So you are going to take, technically you're going to take 2 things. I need you to roll me a saving throw strength first.
All right. Does armor class factor into this at all?
It will, but not to this. This is just a saving throw. So just
Okay.
roll it and then add your strength modifier.
It's a 16.
What's your strength modifier?
Nothing.
Oh, cool. You're a little baby. All right. That is going to succeed. You are not going to take the ram attack. Oh, no. You are going to take the ram attack, but you aren't going to be knocked prone, which is
Okay.
good for you. I closed the wrong tab. I closed my dice. All right. Okay. First, it's going to hit you with a regular. Jesus Christ, that's his attack bonus? I'm nerfing that. That was a little bit much. Even with that, it's not going to hit you. Its first attack, its hooves are going to miss you, but it is going to come after you with its horns, and yeah, I think a 22 is going to hit.
Yeah.
And then it's going to ram you with its antlers, and it is going to get... I am not throwing that much damage. That's fucking crazy. It's a deer. That's fucking crazy. I am not doing 6d6.
Jesus God.
We're just gonna do 1d6 plus 3.
1d6.
It's gonna do, it's gonna do 6 damage.
Okay, cool, because I have 8 HP.
Well, it's gonna hit you for 6 damage.
Great, cool. So I'm at 2.
Oh, no, wait, that's an average. Oh, okay. I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna take the, No, wait. Hang on. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. Just whatever. Take 6 damage. So this deer has just punched you with its head. What are you gonna do now? I also want to... What?
Do I have anything that I can do?
I mean, you could try to fight it.
With my tiny baby fists?
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can also try to run away. I mean, you did see someone that you could try to elicit help from. You could try to run. You could try to punch it. You've got whatever you had on you, like item-wise. You've got your mouse. You could throw it at it and try to distract it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just keep running towards the castle.
I mean, it's super far away.
Oh, shit. Alright.
It's like in the distance.
I didn't get the impression that it was super far, because I could see another being on it.
No, he's not on the castle. He's just on a building.
Could I see his, face and everything?
No. When you turn back to look at him, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you did see his face, though.
Okay.
And it looked like yours.
Okay.
He's gone now.
Can I punch this stupid deer in the face?
Yeah, punch that fucking deer.
Alright, I'm gonna deck this idiot.
Give me a roll.
And it's dumb.
Roll me a dice.
That is a 18.
That's gonna hit that fucking deer.
Alright, thank you God. Roddy's first punch roll of the entire game.
How much damage?
What do I roll for?
A d6. D6.
Melee? Okay, that's what I thought. That is 2.
Okay, you punch this deer in the schnoz, and it's like, ow! But it's sort of like, whatever, at the same time.
Because it was 2 damage, and it is a big deer who could have hypothetically done 66 of damage to me.
I actually misread that. It is just 1d6. This thing that I've got up with my system reference, it just puts what the average damage would be, which would be 6. And I was like, I'm not rolling 6d6. And it's 6 is the average of 1d6 plus 3. Because the average of d6 is 3. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a deer. That's crazy. I mean, this is an evil deer, but even for an evil deer, 66 is a little evil. Anyway, so the deer is totally, it doesn't care at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's gonna come after you again, and it's gonna roll. Jesus, dear, come on. Are you for real right now?
I'm gonna die. Like, this isn't a joke. I'm going to actually die because I have 2 hit points.
It rolls an unnatural 20, and it goes to punch you with its face again.
There's a word for that. It's called a headbutt.
And it's gonna do 7 damage.
Cool, great. I'm dead. And I'm also more than half under my HP, so I'm real
Okay,
bad.
well, one, I want you to know that doesn't mean you are dead if you are out of hit points. You still have to roll death saving throws.
But if you go more than half under your max, you're, like, dead.
I
believe that is true.
I think you are also true, but you're just gored on its antlers right now. You're fine.
No, that's not fine. I would say that is decidedly not fine.
You're gored, and you're all bloody and gross, and everything sucks. You're gored on its antlers, and you're all bloody, and your blood is, like, dripping down the antlers and everything, and it's looking up at you, and it's super angry, and then you hear a voice somewhere echoing between the buildings, and it says, "You lived for a reason." And suddenly, you feel yourself filled with an unbelievable power, like you could do anything you wanted. So, what do you want to do?
I want to obliterate this deer.
Okay, what do you want to do? Tell me a thing that you want to do to this deer right now. How do you want to obliterate it?
I want my entire tiny little tiefling body to catch on fire.
Shit. Okay, that fucking happens. You just burst into fucking flames, and this deer, which you are currently, like, attached to because you're, like, impaled on its antlers, is like, oh, fuck, because it shakes its head, but it can't get away from the fire. So the deer just takes off running, but, like, the fire is all over it, and it spreads, down the blood that's dripping down its antlers and onto its fur, and it catches fire, and it just bucks its head up and pitches you off like a rag doll, and you go flying, but then you land on your feet like a cat, and it's super sick. And the deer, like, it's making that horrible screaming deer noise that deer do, and you can hear its horrible feet just, like, pounding down on the cobblestones, and finally it collapses in a pile of flames, and the ground around it catches fire. And you're sitting there feeling pretty good about yourself, but then the fire spreads along the roots, and it spreads so much faster than you could imagine fire could spread, and the whole place catches fire. It spreads to the buildings, and it spreads to the buildings next to them, and then that spreads to the castle, and all the leaves on the wind, and the whole world is burning, and you're also burning, but it doesn't hurt, and then everything cuts to black, and you fall back asleep. You step into the chamber and close your eyes. Your limbs feel heavy, and just when it starts to feel unpleasant, you feel almost as if you fall out of your body and into darkness before the lights return, and you find yourself standing on a cloud over the ocean at midnight, the moon shining on the rippling water beneath you. You see ships passing quietly in the night, and in the distance, a shore. On that shore, you see the back of a great shimmering beast, shoulders rippling and heaving, but it's in the distance, and it does not turn to look at you. As you're watching it, the cloud gives out beneath you, and you fall into the sea. When your lungs can bear it no longer, you gasp for air and find it, and you land on the bed of the seafloor gently. As you do, righting yourself against the current of the strange underwater gravity, you find yourself surrounded by brightly colored fish that seem curious. When you reach up to touch them, they scatter, and 2 medium-sized, but to you, very large sharks appear, circling you like dinner.
Fuck me sideways.
It's sharks.
It was gay fish first.
Yeah, but the fish are gone. I mean, the sharks could be gay. They could be lesbians. You don't know.
That's true. They probably are.
I'm going to tell you straight up, they're definitely lesbian sharks. But
thank God.
but even lesbians get hungry.
This is lesbian on the lesbian.
It might be, but the shark part doesn't it the lesbian part doesn't override the shark part, and the sharks still eat people. So they're real hungry, and oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, you still have your level 0 stats. So go ahead, what do you do?
Can I swim away?
You can do your best.
I'd like to do my best.
Alright. You swam away like a terrified child. I don't know what your distance, I know you have a 30-foot speed, but I don't know what that would be swimming. But I can guess that it is going to be less than the shark's 60-foot swim speed. So, unfortunately, you get a turn to run, and then the sharks immediately catch up with you. And the first one is gonna take a bite. It's gonna chomp right down on your tasty little girl flesh. And, what do we got here? What's its 2 hit? Oh shit, it nat 20'd.
This is lesbophobia.
And the second one got a 17. Is that gonna hit you?
What do you think?
I'm gonna take a guess and say, yeah, it's gonna do that. So the first one crit, and it's gonna do only 6 damage from the first one, and then the second one is gonna do only 2. Man, they did not roll well.
I've only got 10 health.
Well, you took 8 damage because these 2 sharks bit the shit out of you. You still got all of your stuff, like anything that you had when you got in the chambers on you. So if you want to try something, you can. You can also try punching them. I've heard that if you punch a shark in the nose, it's very discouraging.
Yes, I'm sure.
Anyway, what do you want to do?
I'll try and punch a shark in the face then.
Which one are you punching? The first one or the second one?
God, which one crit? I hate that one the most.
The first one crit.
Then I'll crit the first one back.
Well, roll it. See if you crit. I would love for you to crit on this shark right now, just so you know.
Listen, I've historically been very feast or famine on punches.
I really want you to crit.
Well, I don't have a dice roll pulled up, so I've got to wait for that to load. There we go.
Get some D's.
That is not a crit.
Did you get
that's not even a hit.
What'd you get?
That's a 5.
Yeah, a 5 is not quite gonna hit their armor. It's actually much higher than that. So you go to punch this shark, but your arm just goes through the water. You're really not good with the whole water gravity thing right now. It makes you really slow and weird, and you just sort of throw your arm like a little girl, and you're like, why did I do this? This is such a bad decision. These are fucking sharks. And then the first shark goes back in, and it gets a that's crazy. It gets 13. Is that gonna hit you?
I've got no armor. Why wouldn't it hit me?
You have
Actually,
a natural AC.
It's 10 plus 3. I've got 13.
A
hit is still a hit if it ties, doesn't it?
Yeah, meeting is beating. So, unfortunately, that shark is going to get you.
Lovely.
And the second shark is also definitely going to get you with a 21. So you're going to take 3 damage, and then, holy shit, 7 more damage.
Don't worry, I'm already dead. They did more damage to me this turn despite the lack of crits.
Yeah, they really did. Their rolls last turn were not great. Anyway, so these sharks just grab you, and they just start tearing at your little baby girl flesh, and the water is blue and your skin is blue, and maybe your blood's blue. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about moon elves. All I know is that you are falling apart in the ocean as these sharks just devour you.
I'd just like to say, little baby girl flesh sounds really, really uncomfortable.
I take that back then. Just your regular flesh, then.
Thank you.
Just your regular flesh. And they are just tearing you to pieces, and as that's happening, you hear a voice muffled by the water distantly, and it says to you, your mother wanted you to live, and suddenly you feel yourself filled with this unbelievable power, like you could do anything you wanted. So what do you want to do?
Well, Nate, the fun part is, even if I get, like, level 1 spells or my upper cantrips, I don't have anything damaging.
You seem to misunderstand.
Well, I've got some sort of power. What the fuck can I do?
You feel yourself filled with unbelievable power, like you could do anything you wanted. What do you want to do?
Can I eat the shark?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do I just make a bite roll here? What do I do?
Yeah, give me a roll. Just roll me a dice.
I'm not gonna lie, my dude, that's a 1.
Yeah.
Don't think unbelievable power translates here.
You know, you feel like you rolled a 1, but also you feel like you have advantage on this.
Nate, I'm gonna roll another 1, I promise you.
If you roll another 1, I'm gonna kill you. I'm perma-killing Lliana.
Don't worry, it's just an 8.
Okay, 8's gonna do it. You have like a plus 30 to bite. It's fine. You got it. You nailed it. You feel yourself filled with this power, and with it, fucking rage. Fuck these goddamn sharks. And you open up your mouth, and it keeps opening, and it keeps opening until you are bigger than the shark, and you just chomp down and swallow the first one whole, the one that crit on you. And the other shark is like, holy shit. And then you eat that one too. And you're in the water, and you're huge, and you are filled with shark meat. And the water is all around you, and then the water starts to boil and get brighter and brighter and brighter, and then just goes completely black. And
I'd like to clarify something here, Nate.
Yes,
I did bite.
yes.
I did not board the sharks.
You bored the sharks.
I did no such thing.
Yes, you did. You bored both of them.
This is D&D. I get to decide what I do.
Okay, alright, you don't board the sharks. What did you do then?
I just fucking ate them. I just bit. I didn't just swallow them whole. I need to clarify this.
Alright,
I need to make sure.
Okay, let's go back a bit then. You bite the shark in half and then swallow it.
Thank you.
So there's some chewing first. There's no swallowing. There is definitely chewing that happens before the sharks go down.
There is no vor representation in this podcast.
No, there's definitely vor representation. It's just not in this part. We here at Carpe Diem support vor people.
I don't.
He does. And then
Lie.
the water gets brighter and brighter and then cuts completely to black and you're asleep. You are all sitting in darkness, and then the lights come back on, and the glass cover of the CR chamber slides to the side, and you all three step out of your chambers, and you have been irrevocably changed. The computer was not lying. D, you are bigger and a little bit buffer, actually. You're not 3 anymore. You are definitely 8 years old, and that's 8 in Dragonborn years, which is like 15 or 16, I believe, in Dragonborn. And Vigil, you are a 17-year-old tiefling boy now. And Lliana, it took a little bit longer for the illness to reach fruition in your body. You're 21. And these ages reflect how long you had to exist for the illness to catch up to the point that it is in your bodies. And for that illness to progress, you had to age. So it sped up every process in your body, and that's who you are now.
Was that as dope for you guys as it was for me, or what?
I wouldn't call that dope.
I would. Pretty fucking sweet.
What happened for you?
Well, I killed a bunch of fucking animals, so there's that.
I lit the entire world on fire.
I took on 3 wolves at once.
I got eaten by a shark.
You're good though.
Well, I then
can
ate
see
the
me.
sharks.
You say that for me again, please.
I then ate the sharks.
Why was that what you did?
I was given an option, and I was angry about being eaten.
That's fair, I guess.
Ask Navi a question.
Yeah,
Hey, Navi, do you have a Vorkink or something?
I might.
I'm leaving the podcast. I'm leaving the podcast.
Navi, search databanks for Vor, actually.
Stop!
You
better
Can you explain?
Please don't taint that. Don't taint the being. Don't taint the perfect computer that we've been gifted. We have
There's
one
more.
form. No. We have one form of guidance. No, you stop that. You stop that right now. We have one form of guidance in this goddamn world, and you are not going to ruin it.
You mentioned it first. Or did
I mentioned it first.
It was me.
That's a deep thing to do.
You better stop.
Navi makes a sad little boop noise. Boop.
Also, Vigil, you're a twink now?
Yeah. Vigil flexes.
You're a twink, you don't have muscles.
I have a little bit.
You have 10 strength, you have no muscles.
I have a little bit of. I have high constitution though, so I can look beefy, but have like no
That doesn't
bonus to that.
No,
No, listen, not like buff beefy, just like toned. Like can take a punch, but like sucks.
I've got,
I flex
I've got
in
14.
response. Vigil flexing to intimidate him.
Vigil feels impotent.
Vigil feels sad.
Well,
Vigil feels upset.
you're all sicker than you were before. I hope it ended up like you wanted.
Sick in the cool sense, and then Vigil casts Firebolt at the floor.
Navi puts on a pair of sunglasses and backflips out of the computer.
Navi is not a being, right?
No, it's just a voice.
Okay,
it was just
so metaphorical sunglasses.
Metaphorical. It's really.
She got bangs, like she didn't actually get bangs, but like.
Now,
Anyway,
Vigil, Jesus. Yes, it's cool. Don't burn the ship down.
I mean, it's like it's not gonna burn it down, right? It's not made of wood.
no, it's not made of
Hey.
wood.
Do we have achieved skills? I guess.
Yes. You look much stronger.
I mean, compliment appreciated, but come on.
Well,
Don't lie.
I'm 5'1" and very small.
you guys now have your level 1 builds, so you might not be physically buff, but you're space buff.
First thing I do, I
Oh, I
cast
already-
a berry and eat 3 berries.
Oh my god, Lliana. You immediately are like, that was 3 days worth of food, and you just immediately want to throw up.
It provides enough food for 3 days sustenance. It says it provides enough sustenance for 3 days. It does not specify that it makes you full.
Well, yeah, alright, you're good then. Alright.
Okay.
Worth of food in one go.
Leanna will never be hungry again.
Well, you guys can do whatever you can do at level 1 now.
Okay, so
Bullshit.
can I like look outside and see where we are?
Yeah, the ship kept walking without you. Like, you guys kind of just told it to go in a bunch of different directions, and then a bunch of different directions you didn't want it to go, and it just sort of like did its best because it wanted to make you happy, and it just picked a direction and walked
Did
in.
it just like walk in circles like
I mean, you're still in the woods, but you're in different woods now.
Oh, okay. We are
So
still
you're not
in
where you
woods.
started, but you're still like in the same kind of like probably like 50-mile radius.
Okay.
Abby, can
So
you show us a map?
Map. A map appears.
Alright, did we specify whether or not there were any, physical remains of Kybex?
There's no like dust or anything because it vanished. But the like tatters and stuff of her clothes are still over there. Everything that was in her bag kind of melted, but her clothes and like what was left of her belt itself are still kind of like the door folded upwards into the building, so they're just sort of like on the floor now, and you guys kind of ignored them.
Oh, they're
Can I
inside?
take the belt?
Yeah, the door fell up and it like pulled them with it because she was on the door.
Oh,
when she died.
okay. Cool.
Well, I take the belt.
I take her, like, in the drawing of her that you did, she had like a skirt
dress.
sash kind of thing. I take that and I wear it as a scarf.
Okay.
Like a cloak, even.
Cool. I'm into
I
it.
wear the
I'm
belt
super-
as a belt.
I mean, that is how one would wear a belt.
That
You
is
nailed it. You killed it.
the
Good job.
traditional wearing of a belt.
I love it. Okay.
Just wondering why we're essentially grave robbing here.
We're not grave robbing. She
You
gave
guys
us.
have-
She gave us her worldly possessions, and they're ours now.
She did not give us those things.
She did give us these
Hello?
things. Hello.
Hello.
While you guys are doing that, you see a mark appear on the map. A little, like it's a big blue map that's been drawn, but there's a little red dot, and it's sort of pulsing on the map somewhere.
Navi, what's the red dot?
Outbreak located.
Of what?
Chimera
Oh,
plague.
oh
The what?
God.
Oh, yeah. Can you? I think I've encountered this one. What are the symptoms of this?
Rapid breathing, fever, vomiting. How would you put this in your language? Turning into a giant monster and killing people.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Not
That's
sound
bad.
good.
Hey, that sounds really, really bad, actually.
It is.
Do we know the location of the red dot? Is that just the town, or?
Yeah, no, it's got like a specific like GPS location.
It's like
on
that.
the map.
Is it like that video game Plague Inc. where it's like it has the whole map of the world and then that's where the button is and it like goes and it spreads everywhere?
Yep, it does that cool thing.
Cool. Okay, well it's not very cool in this sense actually. No, I would say
Yeah.
not very cool.
I'd say that's the opposite of cool.
So, how about we go the other way?
I think we should go towards it.
But the outbreak will spread.
I think we should try to cut it off.
Do we have any way of stopping it?
You have
Um,
magic.
We definitely just got the world's greatest arsenal.
I have no combat spells.
I don't have magic, period, right now.
I have one whole combat spell, and I believe. Wait a minute. This is a question for Nate, Drake, and not Navi.
Mhm.
Do we have weapons?
That
Because
should
like
be a
he is
question.
a ranger.
You currently don't, but you should ask Navi.
Hey Navi,
Navi,
Some weapons.
can you give children some guns, please?
Well, you aren't children anymore. I don't
mean,
know what a gun is.
Two of us
I
are.
definitely know what a gun is, but I can't
You got
make
swords?
those. Yeah, got him in spades.
Got them with swords.
Check my replicator. And then like a little slot opens in one of the walls, and
I love Homestuck.
it's like, what do you want? Hit me with your poison. I don't know why I'm doing a voice like this. So
Let's see.
hit me with your basic adventuring gear.
oh, right, I wrote that down, didn't I?
Leather armor.
Well, I get leather armor, a wand, a scimitar, a wooden shield.
A scimitar or a scimitar?
Scimitar! No,
You
A
said
scimitar? I said scimitar!
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Stop it.
Kids can see. Okay.
Well, we're
You
not
get
kids
all
anymore.
of that garbage. What other garbage? Any other
Where'd my
garbage?
tails go?
No other garbage?
No other garbage. Do I have
What's
other
in
garbage?
your garbage pile?
Oh wait, no, I get a crossbow and a dagger.
All right.
I
Get
get
those.
leather armor, 2 short swords, and a longbow with 20 arrows.
How
Cool.
did I lose an entire bottle already?
All of this shit pops out of the replicator. And you're like,
Bitchin'.
hell yeah.
It's like fucking Christmas.
Oh, also, I've got like 7 berries left. Does anyone want a berry?
Sure, I'll have some.
You can have 1.
Okay, fine.
It heals off the 1 hit point of damage I did to you last episode.
Oh god, yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Great, we got our jazz.
Also, I don't flavor it for D, but for Vigil, I just make it like strawberry flavored or something.
This is D-phobia.
Holy shit. Y'all are gonna fucking kill each other inside of your first week.
I can't
that's-
believe Leona's goth-phobic.
I can't believe that we've made it this far without killing each other.
So
Dee's
the little
tried.
red dot- the little red dot pulses again, and then Navi's like, would you like me to set the location?
Hell yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Alright. Navi, the little dot, like, pulses, and then the map does, like, a cool thing where it spins around and zooms in on it, and she's like, alright, let's go.